Hey guys, it's Jason. And if you haven't heard already, Litecoin is doing amazing. It hit about $40 a Litecoin here recently. It's bottled back down to about 25, or not 25, $35 a Litecoin, but it's still holding up there pretty high. Now, if you watch my channel, you'd know that, well, I posted it yesterday, but on Tuesday night I did a video talking about the explosive price increase of Litecoin. And at the time of the video, it went from like $10 to like 16. And a lot of people, 50% growth is, just so huge. And so I did a video on it, of course, because it, was so huge of an increase. And then, it takes days to render and upload and everything to YouTube. And I check the price every day, and it blows you away. Like, it's at $40 today. So Tuesday, it was at $10, and now it's at 40. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days, it went up, $30 per coin. And I know people that have, 30, 40,000 coins, because back in, June or April or early, in the crypto coin in Litecoin's, development, to popularity, a lot of people said, hey, this is going to be the new coin. And they took a lot of their Bitcoin savings and investments and transferred those to crypto coins. And I'll be honest, a lot of people are doing really well for themselves right now with the crypto coins. The argument that people have, that I've read on the forums, is people are saying, oh, no, Litecoin is just a bubble. Well, I talk about bubbles all the time. I talk about, pumps and dumps. But one of the issues I always try to explain to people that are getting into Bitcoin right now, and it's hard for people to conceive this, in a normal stock market, you could probably, I've set up a trade and was ready to go, and I think it took me 7 days. Of course, there's the 5 business days. So, from a Monday to Monday, about 8 days. In the Bitcoin world, it's not that easy. Bitcoin world's a lot harder. So I'm going to go through the process real quick. It'll take like 20 seconds. So assuming you're going to use, what is that, CoinLab? Something like that. I still use Mt. Gox, but I don't transfer very much money. Or if I do, I mine. So it's a lot different than the average user would do. But you would go from, you'd have to sign up an account, link your bank account. That takes 3 or 4 days. Then they withdraw and then deposit a certain, under 10-cent fee. And then you have to link that amount to your account. So that takes a week, if not, 7 or 8 days. And then onto that, you have to make a deposit from your bank account, which it takes anywhere between 3 to 5 days. So when I talk to people about these coins and everything, and we talk about Bitcoin's explosive growth, I say that it's kind of on timbers because it's interesting because if you look back, so assume the average time of 2 weeks. Look back 2 weeks. Look at the price. It was nothing. $200, $300. Nothing to brag about. And I tell people, look at that price back then. And those people that at that point decided they were going to get into Bitcoin or any of the crypto coins are just now getting their money in. Just now. So when people ask me, well, is this a bubble or, what's going on with these crypto coins? They're all exploding right now, as well as Bitcoin. Doing exceptionally well, And I tell people, when they reply to me, and I'll say this in the video now for the first time, I am not going to make an official announcement whether I consider them truly bubbles or whether I consider them explosive growth, because between the last 2 weeks, people have heard about Bitcoin on the news. I've had family members ask me about Bitcoin. I've had friends who, when I told them about Bitcoin, told them about all the crypto coins, would laugh at me and say, that's stupid, you're going to lose all your money. And now guess what? They're getting a hold of me and they're saying, hey, can you tell me more about this coin? Can you explain this in more detail to me? And so those people are just now listening into it. So it's going to take them minimum, a couple more weeks. I have a friend who is intelligently smart. His name's Dalton. Crazy smart guy. Got a 34 on his ACT, but a nice guy. And I told him about Bitcoin and everything. I told him all the cryptocurrencies, and he's hesitant as any other person that doesn't fully been in Bitcoin forever and all the cryptocurrencies, and he's just now getting into it. And it's going to take him 2 or 3 weeks to get his funds all allocated into his bank account, get them all transferred. So even just the beginning crowd that heard about this growth, they're not going to get in until the end of the year. So I know I kind of went off into Bitcoin as well, but people talk about it hitting $40. You think $40 is good right now? As long as people continuously keep getting into Bitcoin, keep getting, which people argue, this really upsets me. People try to say, well, these crypto coins can survive on their own. They don't need Bitcoin. That's baloney. 90% of people that buy these crypto coins, how do you think they buy them? They buy them with Bitcoins. Most people buy, Bitcoins, and then they hold them for a little while, and they're like, hey, look at all these crypto coins. They look pretty, awesome. They can kind of select. They're like, oh, well, I really like how this crypto coin works, and they can invest in that coin, and that's what's going to happen. Litecoin could go back down to $10 or whatever, but I think don't judge the price until you hit about December 31st, until at least the first wave of these new incomers of investors really have a mark on the economy of Bitcoin and the speculation market. So, when people say, oh man, it hit $40, yeah, that's great. It's a huge price, and I honestly think it could probably go up to about 300. I think its max price is about 300, and it still needs some development. Don't get me wrong, Litecoin still needs a little bit more, but of all the altcoins, there's a reason it has so much value. People have researched it, they looked into it, and they think it's doing good. It doesn't mean I don't have my hesitations on Litecoin. I do, but I am very minutely infected in Litecoin because it is interesting. It's the second largest crypto coin. So if we're rooting for Bitcoin, we kind of root for all the crypto coins because we want everyone to succeed, or all the good programs, all the good publicity to bring to Bitcoin. That was kind of off the wall, but end of the line, I think we're gonna see price increases in Litecoin, and I think December 31st is the first day I'll be able to officially say at the end of the year. I'll be able to officially say, hey guys, I think we're seeing a price stabilization on all these crypto coins, but especially Litecoin. And here's what I think the future predictions are for that coin. But as of now, I think anywhere between $10 to $300. I know that seems like a crazy range, but I think we're gonna go up. I honestly do. With seeing the people transfer money from Bitcoin into all these crypto coins, relatively the next week, I think we'll probably hit about $100. Don't go investing on that assumption though. I could be completely wrong, but on my educated decision, that's what I think is going to go on. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I know this was a longer video, but I had a lot to explain. Have a great day.